and welcome to another video. If you're new to my channel, Nurture Nature, then please subscribe to support me and check out the videos that we've done before. One of my first jobs today is I have got some carrots here that to be honest, I've forgotten about. I don't think there's going to be much under there, but I thought I would find out. They don't look very healthy. But I thought I would dig some up and see if we've got anything in here. I'm not even sure when we planted these. Oh, we have got some, look. They're only little, but it will do for a couple of dinners. Well, they're not very long, but they're quite good. That's not too bad. I wonder if this pot's any better. They're a bit smaller. They're a lot smaller. Well, they're not bad. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that. Oh, wow. And that had the shortest foliage on top as well. I wasn't expecting that to be that good. Although it is a bit bendy. Not so good. Oh, that's a nice fat one. Oh, I'm really pleased with them. Oh, I love it when things like this happen. I'd forgotten about these completely. I thought they were going to be no good, but actually they're not too bad. It's so nice to have something to harvest this time of year. So I'm really pleased with that. That'll be dinner tonight. Excellent. So another little job I want to get done is between our raised beds, here and over here, I want to put some bark down just because it tends to get muddy and full of weeds and everything. So I'm going to bark all that. I will start with those 3 bits. 1, 2 and 3, and then we'll see how we get on. The bark's obviously very wet at the moment, but it will also dry out. Now I'm wondering whether I should have put weed control fabric down or not. Probably. It might suppress the weeds if it's a big enough layer. Oh, it smells nice then. they go, that looks much better. I did check under the paving slabs for any creatures, but there didn't seem to be anything living there, so I thought I would bring them up. I think if there had been things living there, I would have just kept them down and just put bark around the stepping stones. But since there was nothing really living under there, I lifted them up. We'll use them somewhere else. So it's a lot better. So I found these 4 pots where I was putting the bark down between the beds that I had forgotten about. And I was obviously very organised at one point because they're all labelled iris and crocus bulbs. All 4 of them. And I had completely forgotten about them. Now I think what happened was that these were in pots that we wanted to use for something else. So we put them in here because we didn't want to just get rid of them. And they're all starting to come up. I must have a better plan this year and start writing things down. I keep forgetting about things that I've planted. Must be more organised. So I thought I would harvest some beetroot. We've got quite a lot in here, so we've got to start eating it. That's not too bad. It's not massive, but it will do. It's okay. There we go, another one. Put one in the middle. Oh, that one's a bit eaten. Got a few holes in. So there's another one. That's a nice one. It's a nice big one too. So they're good. Right, we'll take them in. So I've got some of my seeds here and I've organised them into when to sow. So these are to sow in March and April and May. And I've still got some other seeds to buy, some parsnips definitely, and some sweet peppers. The sweet peppers I'll probably sow first. They can be sown sort of February time. There are some lettuce and things here which can be grown sort of throughout spring and summer. And I'll probably do some succession sowing for those. So hopefully this year I'll be a little bit more organised. And there's Emily. And I'm going to write down what I'm going to do each month, what jobs I'm doing in the garden each month, so that next year I know exactly what I've done, what I've grown, and I don't have any surprises. So I got this book last year sometime, and I would really recommend it. It's full of information on different varieties and types of vegetables. It's got some fantastic recipes in there. It's got sort of some history about some of the vegetables. And what I like the best is it's got some really interesting, different varieties that I'm going to try this year. One of the things I love about growing is trying something new. And there are these strawberries called snow white strawberries. Let me find the page. And they look like this. They're basically white.
They're really smooth and they're like what Mummy said?
Yeah, they're just like normal strawberries, except they are white and their seeds look red. And
but they're actually strawberries, and they should be red and white.
They should have some red on them, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
So apparently with snow white strawberries, and 2 times the aromatic compound, so they smell amazing apparently. So it's got great I It's got hints of sort of kiwi, pineapple and candy floss. So I thought I'd try something different. I'm not sure how you know when they're ripe. I assume when they get to a certain size. I'll have to find that out. So we'll try those. Another thing that I want to try this year is it's a chili actually. Now I don't really like heat in any of my dishes, but
I like it.
do you? You don't like things? Do you like things spicy? No, you don't like things spicy. Got all the flavour of a chili, but it hasn't got any of the heat. It's called a chili hater's chili, and it's called the Trinidad perfume. So it's down here. So it looks a bit like a Scotch bonnet because it's sort of round. It's got loads of flavour, but no heat, which is just perfect for me. So I think I'm going to try that and see if that's any good as well. So those are two sort of wacky, or two different varieties of things that I'm going to grow this year. Let me know if you are going to try something new as well.